There are many different hazards that restaurant owners and restaurant management need to prepare and guard against to make sure that they are providing a safe and healthy environment for both employees and for the patrons that come in and help grow your business. At the Murray Group, we pride ourselves on providing New York's restaurants with the most high-quality restaurant insurance programs at the most competitive prices. But our obligation to the restaurant clients that we serve does not just stop with providing insurance. What I'm going to talk to you today is about the 4 most common injuries that happen to restaurant employees throughout New York State and what you can do to help prevent those injuries. You may be asking yourself, as a restaurant owner or restaurant management who have limited time in their day, why you should be spending any free time you have on trying to make your work environment safer or healthier than it already is. There are 2 main reasons. The first reason is workers' compensation premiums. If you can keep your employees at work healthy, you can keep your workers' compensation premiums as low as possible. There are some things that we can do to help you keep your premiums lower by shopping you through the various restaurant insurance programs that we have, but to a certain extent, workers' compensation premiums are in your hands, and a lot of it has to do with keeping your employees healthy and at work. The second is productivity. If you can keep your employees healthy and at work and in a safe work environment, and they're not sick, then they can be as productive as possible, which ultimately adds to your bottom line. So let's talk about the 4 most common workplace injuries found in New York State restaurants today. Number 1 is sprains and strains, mostly to the legs or to the back, caused by slips and falls on either cluttered or wet floor surfaces, or strains to the back mostly from lifting boxes or equipment that is too heavy for the individual lifting without proper support. So without wearing a back brace or without an additional set of hands to help get that box up there. So if you can clean up spills quickly and make sure the floor isn't cluttered, and also have procedures in place to make sure that lifting is only done by people who have the strength to take care of it, you can help reduce sprains and strains and keep those people at work. The second is cuts, lacerations, and punctures, almost primarily due to knives. So we want to have training and procedures around handling knives, and if you can limit the number of people that actually even allowed to use knives inside your restaurant, you will drastically reduce the number of cuts, lacerations, and punctures. Also, the metal gloves that go on if someone's doing a lot of cutting can help to reduce, in case there is an accident, that can stop that person from losing a finger or drastically injuring their hand as well. The third is probably obvious. That is burns, mostly from open flames. So if you do a lot of open flame cooking, then you're going to have burns happen. We want to make sure that cooks' arms are covered if we can, because a lot of the burns happen in the lower arm hand region. So open flames and letting people know, simply communicating that a surface is hot, or that a pot is hot, or that something is hot or could be scalding, is a great way. Just having communication procedures in place to make sure that we're letting everyone know where the hot surfaces are, where the open flames are, can reduce the burns and keep your employees at work. The fourth is almost unfortunate, and that is workplace violence. Workplace violence is something that you might not necessarily be able to prohibit at all. We don't know people's minds. What I can say is having management on the floor with their eyes open, people that you can trust, as well as your own set of eyes walking through the restaurant floor and in the kitchen, listening to conversations, just making sure that people are communicating well and that there are no uneasy tensions or stress between employees, and if there are, addressing those situations immediately. Trying to sweep stressful situations or tension between employees under the rug is only going to lead to more problems. So try to address those issues quickly, and you should find yourself with a reduced number of workplace violence issues. If you have concerns with workplace violence, there are actually a few insurance products that can help with that can be added into your restaurant insurance program as well, and you can contact us or your restaurant insurance professional to help you with that.